everyone! Tonight, we will discuss episodes 88 and 89 of the comic. So without further ado, let's dive into the story. Cliff never imagined he would find himself in such a situation. Although the Duke was known to be harsh, he was actually a loving figure. The Duke never said he would make Killian his successor. Instead, he gave Cliff a chance to earn public recognition. However, one thing worried Cliff. He doubted whether Rhyse could survive on her own until he returned, as he could no longer rely on his mother to protect her. In the end, Cliff decided to take Rhyse to the battlefield with him. Even though he knew it was risky, he was confident that he could protect her. However, when Cliff finally found Rhyse, she suddenly apologized to him. Cliff felt something was off about her. He did not recognize the woman standing before him. Frustrated, he shouted, demanding that the Rhyse he knew be returned to him. Meanwhile, the original Edith saw a crowd of women surrounding someone, Kay, the original author. The women had all previously possessed Edith's body. Kay tried to defend herself, insisting that they were misunderstanding and accusing the wrong person. However, the others remained adamant, accusing Kay of summoning their souls and killing them for her own satisfaction. Even though they had failed to meet the 3 exemption criteria, they had the choice to be reborn in a new world or remain and wait for the system to collapse. They had long awaited this moment. One of them had even discovered a way to create a similar world. Gathering other victims who chose to stay, they crafted a beautiful story for the original author in hopes of avenging their deepest suffering. They also invited the original Edith to join them. The original Edith approached Kay and asked why she had done all of this. Why had Kay written about her miserable childhood, created a terrible family for her, and made her hated and hateful, shaping her into someone who had never loved or been loved, someone always alone, never happy, and drowning in sorrow? Kay firmly believed it was necessary for the main character. If Rhyse were surrounded by someone cruel, dark, and unhappy, then Rhyse's kindness and justice would shine even brighter. Edith responded with a bitter smile, saying that Kay clearly knew nothing about Rhyse. She decided to leave, leaving Kay confused by her words. Edith wondered, how could someone else's happiness shine brighter because of her suffering and destruction? If she saw all her happiness crumble because of me, would she still say the same thing? Edith recalled meeting the real Rhyse, who was trapped within the system, claiming she had no regrets despite everything falling apart. After witnessing Cliff and the real Rhyse's meeting, Edith paused to reflect and ultimately decided to stay in this world a little longer. Elsewhere, Edith, who had begun to recover, was shocked to hear that the Duchess had sent Rhyse to a convent. It seemed so sudden, but Killian explained that it was his mother's decision, and no one could interfere. As Killian fed Edith while they talked, she initially hesitated, but eventually engaged in conversation. Then, Killian asked if something was bothering her, something like the possibility of the original author returning. Edith explained that she had never met the original author. According to the original Edith she had just encountered, the author's influence on the storyline was now gone. However, what worried Edith was that if the original author was truly gone, then the real Rhyse should have returned. This would mean the real Rhyse would have to bear the consequences of things she never did, and Edith wanted to help her. Killian suggested discussing this with the Duchess, but they were met with rejection. The Duchess refused to reveal Rhyse's whereabouts. During the interrogation, the Duchess admitted she had never seen someone like Rhyse, someone who acknowledged her actions without a hint of remorse. She never expected that someone like Rhyse had once been part of their family. Amusingly, the Duchess found her behavior eerily familiar. When Rhyse was a child, the Duchess had once seen her with a terrifying expression, but Rhyse had quickly put on an innocent smile, making the Duchess dismiss it as a mere illusion. Now, the Duchess asked Edith to forget about Rhyse. During their conversation, Duke Ludwig entered the room. After asking about her condition, Edith was shocked to hear something unexpected, a sincere apology from Duke Ludwig. The Duchess asked Edith to remain seated and listen, as the Duke confessed that since the beginning of their marriage, Edith had suffered greatly because of them, and on this occasion, they wished to apologize sincerely. Alright, that's the discussion for this episode. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to this channel. If you have corrections or other opinions, feel free to share them in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.